As president of the Board of Control for Cricket in India, Roger Binny holds one of the most senior and high-profile roles in world sport. But way before becoming such an important figure in a cricket-obsessed country of nearly 1.5 billion people, he was the overseas professional at Carlisle Cricket Club, where his skills guided them to the North Lancashire League title in 1982. He took some time out during India's current tour of England to return to his old club.
In 1982 I played as a pro, and that's one of my best years in cricket, because I was well looked after with the club. I got a lovely reception from the club and its players, and that lives in my memory ever since. It was my first season out of India playing for any foreign team. So before that it was just cricket at home in India. So coming here, I basically came here to also get the experience of playing in English conditions, because everyone said that England is the most difficult place to play because the ball does swings and it does seams a lot, So I came here to improve my batting. And I think, I was assisted by the teammates, they helped me a lot when I was batting, and they also showed me the way, how to do things, how to bat on such wickets, which was a great learning experience for me.
Just a year on from his time in North Cumbria, Binny lifted the 1983 World Cup as India defeated the West Indies in the final at Lord's.
The team in '82, which I was dropped from that team. I wasn't picked. So actually, I did think I would make it to the '82 team. So since I was dropped, I came into Carlisle to play, and like I said earlier, I came in to also learn the conditions well, and I didn't have '83 in my mind at all. Basically, I just played. I tried to improve my game, and then when the season was over, I went back to India, and then I was suddenly a different cricketer, because I played on different. It's actually the conditions are very difficult over here, But the ball does a lot more than, it's not like the batting pitches, featherbed pitches like we have in India. So that helped me in my game, and also it helped me to bowl a different line and length. It didn't, unlike in India, you don't swing the ball that much. You basically, you on most of our matches you just bowl a few overs till the spinners come and do their work. I had played a few years of first-class cricket, but I don't think anybody expected me to, do really well, because considering I was dropped in 1982 from the team. But that was behind in my mind, the 82 dropping and trying to make. I was actually on a comeback trial when I was picked for the World Cup. So that really made me push myself a little bit harder.
Following the end of his playing days, Binny moved into coaching, where he led India to the Under-19s Cricket World Cup in 2000.
Our school standard at 16 and 19 is really good. We have the cricketing standard is really good, and I was fortunate to have a good bunch of kids at the Under-19 World Cup in Sri Lanka in 2000, when I was able to at least motivate them, because they basically at that age you always look up to someone who can really show you what to do, or what you really need to do on that pitch. So they were very responsive. And it made my job easy to help them and teach them on that.
Then in 2022 came the reward for decades of cricketing success with his appointment as president of the Board of Control.
Ever since I finished up with my coaching, I got into administration. So I did my state. My state is Karnataka, from India. So I was the vice president and then the president over there for the 6 years before I took the role of the president over here. And I think my work at Karnataka for the state team, my state team, where we had players like Rahul Dravid, and we had Anil Kumble, Javagal Srinath, and then you have KL Rahul who's in this team. They all come from that same stable. So we had a high standard of cricket in Karnataka, and I think admin was always on the higher side compared to the other states. So that's why I was thrown into that role, and I think it's a role. It's a role. Being a cricketer, you can contribute a little more to cricket also. And
how does he cope with the pressure of carrying the hopes of 1.5 billion people who demand success on the cricket pitch?
I think you just got to stay cool. You can't get into the politics of things. That's not. Being a cricketer, I think I stayed out of it. I let the people fight their battles, but I just concentrate on the game and concentrate and try to do things to my ability.